Okay, boys and girls. So when you were talking about math, they wanted to go back and have you look at something else. So we're going to look at something else. It's kind of like a summary of everything that you've been learning on adjustment of additions and subtraction problems and decomposition. So we're going to review that in this unit or in this chapter or lesson. Okay? All right. So let Miss Marissa share my screen with you again, so that you can go over this with Miss Damaris when she is ready to present that information with you. Okay, so let's look at my Jamboard first. Okay, it says what? Let's look at this. It says last year, the library's collection of books grew from 350 to 722. All right, so first of all, 350 to 722, that means it says this year 169 books were added to the library. What strategies can you find to know the total number of books in the library? So how many books were last year? It grew to 722 and 169. So how many says to find the total number? What are we going to do? Are we going to add or subtract? Yes, total means you're going to add. So there's two strategies that you can use. One of them is your decomposition, right? Decomposition. And one of them is to, and the other one we know is to adjust. Okay. All right. So one strategy for decomposition is that you would take 722, or actually Ms. Marissa is going to do this differently. I'm going to go out of here and explain it one more time this way. We have 722, okay, plus 722 plus 169. Now, the reason why I didn't color code is because remember, decomposition is using place value to add. So first you're going to add your 700 and your 100. So 700 plus 100. Okay? Then you would take 20 plus 60. It's your tens, right? And your last part would be 2 plus 9. All right, so what is 700 plus 100? 800. Very good. 800. 20 plus 60. 80. Okay. And what is 2 plus 9? 11. So what's 800 plus 80 plus 11? It equals 880 plus 111 would be 891. That's one way you can do it, right? Okay, the other way, so that's one way, right? That's the one way. That's the answer right there. Okay, the other way is the adjusting. And remember, when we adjust an addition, we have to add and subtract the same number, right? Okay, so let's say we have, we're going to do 722 and plus 169. Which number should I add or subtract? 1? Okay, so I'm going to plus 1 here and subtract, subtract 1 here. Right? Okay, so how much is 169 plus 1? 170. And how much is 722 minus 1? 721. If we add this together, it becomes what? 1, 2 plus 7 is 9, and 7 plus 1 is 8. This number would also equal the same as this. So they want to see that you understand both strategies. Do you understand how to decompose? And do you understand how to adjust? Can you decompose using place value? And can you adjust a number? Okay, all right, so let's go back to McGraw-Hill. So what strategies can you use to find the total number of books? You would do it just like Miss Marisha showed you. All right, and adjust the add-ins. So your part that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to explain if Angel and Daniel found the sum and how did they find the sum. What were 2 strategies that they used? All right. It says, what does it say again? It says, Angel and Daniel find the sum of 348 plus 227. Angel adjusts the add-ins and Daniel uses partial sums. Can either strategy be used to solve? And yes, it can, because we just did it on Miss Marissa's Jamboard. Okay, let's look at this next page. So you need to do your own work here. You're going to show your work. Do not just write the answer. I need to see, did you adjust it through partial sums where you're doing the place value? You have to, when you do it on your own work, you have to do it one of 2 different ways. Okay, you either have to do it by decomposition or you have to do it by adjusting. You can choose. You don't have to do both unless you want to, but you must at least do it one way. Okay, so this is the decomposition or the thing, right? Now it says here, Priya is adding, it says Priya is adding 327. Priya adds 3 to 27 and to add 330 plus 478. Then she subtracts 3 from the sum. Can she get the same answer if she subtracts 3 from the sum? If she's going to add it to 327 and she subtracts, will she get the same answer? Should we work it out and see? Let's see if she can do that. Let's go down to Miss Marissa's snipping tool. Okay. We're going to look at our analysis. Okay, we're going to go to Miss Marissa's Jamboard. Now she's going to do decomposition a different way, or she's going to do adjustment a different way. She's going to adjust it in a different way. Let's see if she gets the same answer. Okay. Oops, that turns out I didn't know I could do that. Okay. Okay, so she's adding 327 plus 478. She is going to add 3 here. Okay, add 3 here. But she's not going to do anything with this. Okay, so she's going to say that 3727, so this is 10, carry 1, 3 and 3, okay, plus 478. Okay, let's look over here. 330 plus 478. What is 8 plus 0? 8. 3 plus 7, think 7. 8, 9, 10. 10. Carry our 1. And 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 8. Then it says she's going to take this other 3 here and subtract it. So minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5, 0, and 8. Now, is that going to work? is that going to work? So if we were to go in and adjust this one instead, okay, I'm going to erase this a little bit. We're going to adjust instead, we're going to say -3, okay, because we're adjusting by addition. What is 8 minus 3? 5. Okay, what's 7 minus 0? 7 and 4. So now if we add 330 plus 475, okay, what's 0 plus 5? 5. What's 3 plus 7? 0, carry 1, right? It's 10. And it was 4 plus 3, 7, 8. Yes, it works. But it's a long way, right? Because then you have to decide, okay, why would she do this? Why would she wait to subtract after? Why would she wait? You can wait if it's easier, but that is another way to adjust your sum. Okay, so both ways are correct, I guess, yeah? But it seems like this would be harder, but at the same time, it would be easier. So it's up to you which way you're going to do it, but you do have to show that she was able to adjust it because she added a 3 somewhere. Obviously, she's going to have to subtract 3 somewhere else. Okay? Because she added 3 here, she will have to subtract 3 somewhere else. Because once you add 3, you have to subtract 3. And that's why it works. Okay? All right. So boys and girls, it says on your own, you did this one. Now it has to show this. Sam adds 249 plus 281 by writing his add-ins in a row. Okay, what is another way we can show you? So if they've done the add-in thing or they've done the place value addition, you're going to have to show how we adjust here. Okay, 7. Max's little brother Henry is 2 years old. There are 365 days in the year. How many days old is Henry? So how are you going to find the answer here? How many days in a year? How many years old is Henry? So if you are really smart and you know your multiplication, you can do 365 times 2 because there's 365 days in 1 year, right? Is that right? And he is 2 years old. All right? And you can multiply if you know how to do that. Or you can add 365 plus 365 because it's 2 years. All right? And do this. Now, you can adjust this. You can decompose it. How many days old? How are you going to show that you know what you're talking about? You could write it out like this, like Miss Marissa did, just show that you understand that 2 years means 365 plus 365. But these are all things that you are going to have to figure out. All right? So you have to show your strategies. That's what the book wants you to do. They need you to show which strategies are going to be easier to figure out a problem. Are you going to decompose? Are you going to decompose like Miss Marissa did here? Or are you going to adjust? That's what you're working on in this lesson. All right? All right? And again, here again, it's page 74. And that's it. Okay, so when Miss Tamaris knows that you guys are ready, you're going to be able to do this, okay? Up through 75. I think it's page 72 through page 75. Or 74. 2 pages, okay? All right, boys and girls, that's it for math. And I think Miss Tamaris is going to be doing a science experiment with you tomorrow with the balloon and static electricity, okay? All right, have a good night. Love you guys. Bye.